video, my first video, so I figured kick it off right with a story time smoke sesh. So I'm going to tell you a story of the time I cleaned out in front of my mother.
You what?
We'll get into that story in a minute. But first, I am smoking on some moonshine haze. We finna take a rip and get into this story, shall we? Before I like to take every ball rip, I like to drink some water and take some deep breaths. So if you have some water and oxygen near you before you take a hit or, whatever, you do that. It's important, practice some good smoking habits. So we're gonna take some deep breaths. Cheers. This is what happened. So I was working at a grocery store at the time, and I made friends with one of these guys that worked there, and he also smoked. So me and him were cool, and we'd be at work, we'd be chatting up, and like sometimes we'd go into the bag, the cooler, and we'd be like taking hits off the joint and whatnot, off the cart. So we just be chilling. We had been talking about like getting together like out of work and just having like a smoke sesh. And one day I was working a morning shift, which I normally didn't do, which I was normally like a night shift person, but we were both working the morning shift. Yeah, I think I got off like earlier than he did. Oh, I was supposed to. So, but we were both working there. And the goddamn, I'm bad at storytelling, but bear with me. We were just talking throughout the day, and he was like, hey bro, I might be able to like go home early. Like if we do like try to come back and like smoke. He said he got shit from like a backwood. You take a backwood, a piece that you turn off, you rip it up and you put it in sprinkle in your bowl. That's the shit that he's finna be doing. He was like, alright, this is what I'm finna do. I'm finna go to the managers and tell them like, oh, I gotta go home. My mama had an asthma attack. At this point I already clocked out for my shift. So he goes to the manager, he's like, hey, I guess he told him like he gotta go home and that his mom had an asthma attack. And they let him go home.
Nigga, you gotta be ashamed of yourself, nigga. Real talk.
He comes back to me like, hey. And I was like, hey, like they let you go? And they're like, yeah, let me go. So we hop on the bus and we riding back to his crib. We get there, we sets up like TV, PS4, all of that, got the snacks, taking like hits, walked around to the store at one point, got something to drink, we playing Brawl, watching Pootie Tang, all that good shit, all that shit that you be doing with your brother at a smoke sesh. Going crazy. Like, at this point, like 4-5 bowls deep, maybe 6, something like that. At that point, I'm just like, damn, I don't even think I could like really talk at that point. I was gone, cause my tolerance was also kind of like low, cause I really hadn't been smoking that much at that point. I can't take the bus back home. I was like, I'm too high to take the bus home. I called my mom up. I'm like, hey mom, I'm at my friend's house. You think you could pick me up, please? Thanks. And that was it. So she's like, okay, so she's coming to pick me up, and I'm gone. I'm in my boy crib, waiting for my mom, faded. And I got a text that she's here, and I'm just like, oh, okay, I gotta go. So I get up, I'm like trying to get to my mom's car. And I get there, I walk there, finally, and then I sit down. I'm in my mom's car.
Oh! He needs some milk!
She's like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm cool. She's like, you didn't like do anything. And at that point, my mom had already been knowing that I've been smoking. So I was like, not anything that I had not even doing. I mean, which was the truth. So we're in the car, and she's like talking to me, and I'm like, not like I'm trying to listen, but at the same time, I'm like, too like faded to listen, really. And then I feel my mouth getting like real watery, saliva and shit. And I was like, oh no, I know this feeling. Cause like my mouth is getting all saliva and my stomach's starting to turn. And I was like, uh-oh. So I'm like, I'm trying to hold it in because we riding in the car too. So I'm like, I'm really trying to hold it in. And my mom is just talking. So I'm just like, And it gets to the point where it gets too bad. I'm just like, pull over. So she pulls the car over on the side of the street. And I open the car door open and I just start puking. I just start just all out on the side of the street. Like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. So drove home. I think she got me a Powerade because she's a real one. And she didn't know that I was like greening out. Like I was like throwing up because, you know, weed and shit. I smoked too much, but I don't know if she knew that I was smoking specifically, because I just feel like nothing that I hadn't already done. And at that point, I'd been a little crazy, double kind of bit. But got home, went to my room, lied down, and just knocked. That is how I greened out in front of my mother. Let's take one more bong before the end. So, I mainly plan on doing just kind of whatever type of video I feel like doing on this channel. Reactions, gaming, I'm gonna be doing all of it high. All of it while smoking, you feel me? If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff if you feel it, you know. If not, it is what it is. Peace out.